Welcome back to my channel. I'm Ladysurvival. Today we're going to be trying out the new follower dungeon thing that came out with the patch 10.25, I believe it is. I barely keep up to date with retail, but I know that a patch just dropped, and one of the features that they released is follower dungeons, basically AI party members to fill in roles. So we're going to be trying it out today, and I also am going to say I'm not a big retail person. I have barely done anything on Dragonflight. Like, I've only queued up for like a couple LFR dungeons while I was leveling, so I don't even really know much about the current Dragonflight dungeons, but I'm assuming that that's all that you can queue up for. Yeah, it looks like just Dragonflight. So we're just gonna kind of see what I think of it, kind of from like the perspective of someone who doesn't do dungeons except for like leveling as like a level 20 on classic WoW. So let's switch over. Let's see how it goes. This is my hunter Sylvanas of the Undercity, the Banshee Queen. I love Sylvanas, if you cannot tell. So I'm going to start off with this as a DPS, and it's just going to be me and then 4 AI group members, and I'm kind of nervous. So let's go for all of them. Let's find a group. Let's see what happens. Oh God, I'm just very curious to kind of test out, like, how does the tank engage dungeon assistance? Toggle to allow a follower to lead the way. All right, let's meet the group. Don't forget to buff up. Oh my God, okay. I feel like this could be very interesting for new players, and I feel like this could also be good for people like me who have massive anxiety with like dungeons and raids. Who knows if they'll eventually bring something like this to raids. I do not do well with like playing with other people because it's too toxic. I'm going to be testing a few things. If I pull an extra group, aggro an extra group of mobs, does the tank pick it up? What happens if we wipe? All of this stuff. I'll keep you safe, follow me. Okay, and then what is this? Oh, toggle the stop them. We're going for it. Okay, she's pulling a couple, I also want to see how the healer keeps us up. Like, if I run ahead, what happens? Like, I mean, like, come on, they can't get mad at me. It's just some AI. What happens if I just go absolutely ham sauce? Like, what are they gonna do? It's an experiment, okay? Check this out. Pull some stuff. Let's disengage. Oh shit, I'm a new tank. I got some stuff. Oh, the tank is going down 40%. I'm stunned. What's gonna happen? This is hilarious. I just love that, like, no one can get mad at you, you know? Like, we're just truly chilling up in here. Oh, the tank is down. Tank is dead. What is the tank gonna do? Do they wait? Like, do we wipe? What happens if I run out? What happens if everyone dies? Are they gonna, like, say something? Are they gonna be like, let's try to slow it down a bit? You know? Oh, we're going down. Oh, they left. Holy shit. They were like, this guy sucks. This guy sucks. Oh, they're back. Okay. Never mind. All right. They're just like, okay, let's try again. So you literally do just wipe, and that just is what it is. I wasn't sure. I was kind of expecting that they would, like, say something, like, kind of like give you some tips, like, hey, stay with the group, you know, like, don't run ahead too much. Okay, I guess we'll go legit. Let's get to the first boss in this dungeon. I don't even know if I've ever been here before, if I'm gonna be completely honest. I don't even have my pets out, all my bats. I got 2 bat pets so that I can be emo as hell. But this is very relaxing in terms of, doesn't matter if I know the fights or not. There's no one talking. This is very fun. This would definitely get me to queue up for dungeons for sure, so I can at least get some gear, because I just don't. Pretty much the last couple years when expansions come out, I just quest through initially to get one character to max level, and then I just kind of like never log back on again. Are we ready? Is this the boss? How do we oh, look, the tank's like, okay, wait, we gotta clear the room, you know, and trigger something. So do I get like normal loot? Like, I feel like that's kind of like hacks, just like instant queue. No tank queues ever again. And you get, it's like if you can do this while you're leveling in Dragonflight, like you can just level through dungeons. And I feel like that's pretty bomb. I just thought of something funny. Imagine if Blizzard eventually adds like NPCs just like questing in the open world to make it seem like there's more people, to like make the world seem more bustling. Kind of like how they have the NPCs running into the portal room to make it look like there's like adventurers. So I'm gonna try something else. I don't even know if I can. Yeah, I can. I'm just gonna kill myself and see what like what happens? Oh, they all just immediately leave. Okay. So everything definitely depends on you. We can talk to Syndragosa to take a shortcut. That's pretty cool. That's awesome that like they knew how to do that. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and leave. I want to try it on a different character. I don't really have a need to like continue running the dungeon. You know, I'm just kind of checking it out. We are on my druid. I usually use an add-on called Helium, but I updated Helium, but it's like not here. Like there's no way for me to like toggle it to set it up. But I just wanted to try it because this character is level 61 and I wanted to see if like I do get experience. Okay, let's watch. Let's see if we get experience. Yeah, you do. So again, I don't think I'm gonna stay. I was just curious if like, I mean, of course it makes sense that you're gonna get experience, but I wasn't sure if it would be something like, no, it's just kind of too easy, too, you know, just like instant free dungeon queues. Like, is that too like hacks for leveling? But I guess it just is what it is. But I'm gonna leave. I literally don't care. I'm not really interested in running a follower dungeon. I definitely say that there's like pros and cons. Pros is that if you're trying to learn, if you're a new player, you can do that like stress-free, just kind of follow along as a DPS, try out different classes and try out like range DPS or melee DPS, and then you can also practice healing, you can practice tanking. Like there's so much stuff that you can do that's super good for practicing. Seems like an easy, quick way to just queue up and level if you don't feel like questing and you want to do dungeons instead. But the con, obviously, that I would say is that it's kind of boring in terms of, you know, it's like different when it's real people, but at the same time, I feel like nobody really talks to each other in dungeons anyways nowadays, so it sort of just feels like NPCs no matter what. I would recommend trying it out. I think that this is super good for new players. I guess like, okay, it's good for new players, but I also feel like it's kind of shitty only because of how much fun it used to be to like run a dungeon back in the day on classic World of Warcraft. Like that's such an experience that like it's kind of shitty how easy they're making everything. Do you know what I mean? Like new players don't get to truly experience what it's like to form a group and go run a dungeon. But I would say retail has already become so weird. Like retail is so far gone. Like who even cares at this point? Just let the new players feel like they're able to run a dungeon stress-free as they're learning the game. It doesn't really matter. There's already so much stuff, accessibility stuff, that it's just, yeah, I don't know. I think that I like it. I'd give it like an 8 or 9 out of 10 as my rating. So that's all that I've got for you guys. I hope that you enjoyed this random, silly little video testing out the follower dungeons. What are your thoughts just in general? Do you think it's good for World of Warcraft, or are you not too stoked about it? If you enjoyed this video, please consider liking, subscribing, all that good stuff. I also do have a Discord server if you'd like to join, hang out with me, and nerd out about WoW stuff. Then that is linked in my description down below as well. I will see you guys next time. Hope you have a lovely day. Bye!